Welcome back to Newsbeat. Well, it's officially March Madness and conference tournaments have begun. We have the final score of the game that decides who the LSU men's basketball team will play. And the winner is the Kentucky Wildcats. The Wildcats defeated the Ole Miss Rebels by a score of 71-58. The 16th ranked LSU men's basketball team starts their pursuit of an SEC tournament championship tomorrow afternoon in Tampa. SEC Player of the Year Marcus Thornton and the top-seeded Tigers will open up tourney play against Kentucky at noon. Fans can catch the game on the Raycom affiliate, that's Channel 9 here in Baton Rouge. The game will also be broadcast on LSU Sports Radio Network 100.7. Down the street to the new Tiger Park, the number 20 LSU softball team took on Baylor last night. Former All-American and current Baylor assistant coach Brittany Sneed made history Tuesday night as the first softball player to be inducted into the LSU Athletics Hall of Fame. The Lady Tigers were not nice to their guests as they defeated Baylor 4-3. After 2 rain delays that totaled 1 hour and 8 minutes, LSU was able to put away the Lady Bears in the bottom of the 7th when Morgan Russell scored on a wild pitch. Jessica Mouse was 1 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs, and Brittany Mack pitched a complete game, giving up 3 hits and 3 walks. She's now 5-1 on the season. LSU's won 9 of their last 10 and improved to 5-5 overall and 2-1 in conference. The Lady Tigers return to SEC play this weekend as they travel to Athens to take on the 8th-ranked Georgia Lady Bulldogs. It's been 3 months since the LSU football team was crowned Chick-fil-A Bowl champions, and celebrations are officially over. The Tigers kicked off their spring season this afternoon with the first of 15 practices. Over the next 5 weeks, the Tigers will be on the field and in the weight room preparing for next season. The spring season concludes with the spring game on Saturday, April 15th at 5 p.m. in Tigers Stadium. LSU will be welcoming 4 new coaches and several members of the nation's #1 recruiting class. Well, that is all for sports. Here's Lance with your entertainment news.
Thanks, Kristen. Lots of exciting movies headed to the box office tomorrow, especially This Magical Adventure. And Rihanna shows her face in public after leaving an LA nightclub. Was her lover Chris Brown on her side? I'll tell you next in entertainment. Welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Lance Frank with your entertainment update. Well, let's take a look at some films that will open up the box office this weekend. The thriller Last House on the Left. It's about 2 teens on their way to a concert when they're kidnapped by convicts. But as soon as the capers think they're in the clear with their hostages, one of the teens' parents is on the hunt for revenge. In the comedy Miss March, a high schooler wakes up after a 4-year coma. When he gets up and about, he discovers that his old high school sweetheart is no longer so sweet and innocent. He finds her taking nude photos for Playboy, and he then travels cross-country to find his former sweetheart and rekindle their old love. Also opening up this weekend is the Disney movie Race to Witch Mountain. In this family film, you'll find The Rock starring as a cab driver who befriends 2 twins. But they aren't ordinary teens, they're from another universe, and they're on the search for their spaceship before time runs out. Well, pop star Rihanna is heading out on the town again 5 weeks after her highly publicized altercation with boyfriend Chris Brown. Rihanna was caught on camera by Hollywood.tv as she was leaving an LA nightclub early Wednesday morning. Sources say the singer arrived at Coco DeVille around midnight local time and stayed out until 4:30. Must have been quite a party. You can see her sitting in the back of a vehicle wearing sunglasses. The sources said Brown was not at the club with her. And Chris Brown's camp announced yesterday that the Forever singer is withdrawing his name from Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards. Brown was in the running for the Favorite Male Singer Award and the Favorite Song for his song Kiss Kiss. The R&B singer is charged with assault and making criminal threats against Rihanna. Well, here's another bit of interesting news. The so-called Octomom, Nadia Suleiman, well, she's moving into a California mansion. A real estate listing agent says Suleiman's father has bought a 2,000-plus square foot home in Orange County, California. The agent says the home is now in escrow. The single, unemployed mother who's on welfare has become a controversial figure for using infertility treatments to conceive all 14 of her children. I wonder how the neighbors feel about that big family moving into that neighborhood. And finally today, if you're an opera fan, there's a show taking place tonight that you might enjoy. The opera The Rape of Lucretia runs tonight at the Riley Center right here on campus on Tower Drive. Tickets are $10 at the box office. Showtime is at 7:30. And tomorrow night is opening night for this musical Singin' in the Rain at the Baton Rouge Little Theater. Tickets are $25 at the box office. The show starts at 7 p.m. if you're looking for something to do. Well, that's a wrap for today's entertainment. More Newsbeat after the break.
Welcome back to Newsbeat. A wrong turn and an open door caused quite a commotion at a liquor store in Pennsylvania.
And that's after not one, not two, but 3 deer ran inside the store, and it was all caught on tape. Wendy Bell shows us the incredible video.
This young family had just left the store when some unlikely visitors popped in. 1, 2, 3 deer darting in the open door there and taking a texting clerk by surprise.
One almost hit me, so then I ducked into the lottery, and then as I was in there, I seen one go slamming into the door over here.
One deer crashed into the Corona display. Another took a detour.
I just went in to do my paperwork, and usually I don't close the door, but that night I had closed it.
Good thing, too. Watch the deer on the left there plow right into it. And here's another angle showing the whole thing before the animals made a clean break.
The carts, they were in front of this door right here, and the deer somehow figured out how to jump on top of the carts and then dive out the back door.
There's no word yet on if any of the animals were injured in the incident. It looks like a case of Bambi gone wild.
I wonder if someone played a joke on the store. I feel like it would be a joke.
That'd be interesting. That'd be quite a practical joke.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have for you today on Newsbeat.
If you'd like to see rebroadcasts of this show, you can catch us on Campus Channel 75 tonight at 5:30 and then at 10.
You can also watch the show on Cox Channel 4 at 4:30 and on WBTR Cable Channel 19 at 11:30 tonight. Also, be sure to check out our website at tigertv.tv.
And as always, thanks for watching Newsbeat and have a great day.